mean, if you are successful, you are surrounded by people. People are all over you. People want every piece of you. But when you're trying to make it, people are like, "Idu correct antava?"
So at least once in the course of their speech, use the word fuck, and they've done it.
You deal with a lot of disrespect from public, from people when you say that you're an actor. What do you do? మీ అమ్మ ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే మా అమ్మ ఇంజనీరింగ్ చదివిందండి అంటారు మమ్మీ. సో ఇప్పుడేం చేస్తుంది అంటే that happens because we are not comfortable talking about actors as acting as a profession and actors as people doing a job in the current society, which is a very sad thing because we put in equal hard work, probably sometimes more. Baita kanpiche our razzle dazzle is not there in our lives. Okay, not at least when you're still trying to make it. And trust me, the journey of trying to make it is probably one of the most hardest thing you'll ever have to do in your life. And yeah. See, you're more like a freelancer. We are like freelancers. We hop from one project to another. Some projects pay you. Some projects tell you they pay you. Some projects sometimes you don't take the money. Basically, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example from my life. Okay. So I did a couple of films. I did 5 films which released. I'm working on 3 more films, out of which 2 have completed shooting, and 1 I'm shooting currently. Apart from that, I did 2 web series. Both of them stark contrast. That is my choice as an actor. Okay. ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు చెప్పాను నేను so I did a film called Manu. So for this particular film, it's a very offbeat concept. The story, director ఏంటంటే నేను ఎలా అనుకుంటున్నాను అలా చేయాలి అదంతా ఉంది. So because of lot of constraints, he chose a medium called crowdfunding, in which whatever money was collected was put purely in the filmmaking process. So the luxury of getting a salary or getting paid or anything for your effort there, you're not getting it. You know what our investment, whatever work we put in. So I worked on that film for about 2.5 years. The director was on that film for 4 years. The hero is Raja Gautam. He was on the film for 3 years. We put 2.5 to 4 years of our lives in a product, which is a movie, which is Manu. What were we expecting out of it? I was possibly expecting, very honestly speaking, I possibly expected people to recognize me as an actor, because previously whatever I've done haven't got me that recognition. I knew I had it in me, I just didn't get that medium to do it. I didn't get that one project to do it, and I thought Manu was it for me. I could do that, and I thought hopefully if the movie works out, I'll get more films, I'll get more work, probably, I can pay my bills and stuff like that, all of that included. Each of them, ఒక్కొక్కరికి వాళ్ళ స్వార్థం ఉంటుంది. Everybody have their selfish thing included in that, and that's what we expected out of it. I don't know how many of you watched the film. Did you guys watch the film? Okay, it was like, until there were people who loved it, and there were people who hated it. They were both kind of it. There were people who were like, yeah, it's okay. If you change this, it would have been good. If you change this, undadi. So the reason I took Manu was the longest film I have worked on in my life, the longest project I worked on, the longest I've been broke, because I wasn't doing any other film. I wasn't getting paid for this film. I wasn't dependent on my family for anything. So I was completely involved in using my savings to survive myself while I do something that I and only I believed in, and each person to their own. The director believed in it. So most times acting is something that only you can see, nobody else can see, Only you can see what this character can be, what it can go to, how you can, okay, scene ippudu, for example, a writer writes it in a certain way, a director sees it in a certain way. Now both of them explain it to the actor in a certain way, and the actor is the only one who can visualize, because you are in control of your emotions. You know how your face is going to act in that particular scene. So you're the one who can visualize it, and probably the director, if they're very familiar with you. So this is it. So I was going somewhere. I had a point, but now I just lost it. But just pick up the pieces, whatever you think, because this is very candid. I didn't really prepare anything. Yeah. So most times, this dream that you see as an actor, trying to make it, you know, it's very, very, very lonely. The path is extremely lonely because, I mean, if you are successful, you are surrounded by people. People are all over you. People want every piece of you. But when you're trying to make it, people are like, ఇది కరెక్ట్ అంటావా, ఈ మూవీ కరెక్ట్ అంటావా, ఈ స్టెప్ కరెక్ట్ అంటావా, ఈ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ కొంచెం మార్చులో. ఎవ్రీబడి ఈస్ ట్రైంగ్ టు టెల్ యూ హౌ యూ ఆర్ ల్యాకింగ్, విచ్ ఇస్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ వెరీ గుడ్ ప్లేస్. ఇట్స్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ అ గుడ్ ప్లేస్ వేర్ దే ఆర్ ట్రైంగ్ టు హెల్ప్ యూ బికమ్ బెటర్. బట్ యాజ్ అన్ యాక్టర్, యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఎస్టీమ్ టేక్స్ అ టోల్. వన్ థింగ్ ఇస్, మనం ఏంటంటే వీ కీప్ అవర్ సెల్స్ అవుట్ దేర్, బికాస్ ఒక సినిమా చూడగానే ద ఫస్ట్ ఇంప్రెషన్ దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ నెగటివ్ ఆర్ పాజిటివ్ హిట్స్ ది యాక్టర్. Then it seeps through the grapevine and goes the main one, the director. Ala veltadi. But the first person who's affected when you see something is the actor. So negative, positive, rendu vastadi.